In this example, let the point 1, 2 be on the graph of y equals f of x. I didn't give you the graph of y equals f of x. I'm just saying, hey, 1, 2 is on that graph, whatever it is. Find a point on the graph of y equals f of x minus 3. Okay, so let's talk about function notation. Saying that the point 1, 2 is on the graph, function notation-wise, is the same thing as saying f of 1, the input is 1, equals 2. When you say the ordered pair is on the graph of a function y equals f of x, it's another way of saying f of 1 equals 2, when you say that 1, 2 is on the graph. So the input is the first coordinate, the output is the second coordinate. This is just another way of saying that. Input, output. So let me graph on my little graph paper here. Let me graph that. 1, so over 1 up 2, right here. Okay. Now, what would be the corresponding point? We're not given a formula. All we're given is that 1, 2 is on the graph of y equals f of x. What would be the corresponding point on the graph of y equals f of x minus 3? Let me show you how to think about it. If you know that f of 1 equals 2, then you know that in the formula for f, if the ultimate input after you do the arithmetic inside the parentheses is 1, the output will be 2, right? So think about y equals f of x minus 3. What would I have to input for x so that I actually get the original 1? What would I have to put in for x so that I end up taking f of 1, in other words? 4. So I'd have to slide x over to 4 to get the same input, which would give me the same output as I did for the original y equals f of x. So if you think about it, if the input is 4, okay, plug 4 in there, then you'd get y equals f of 4 minus 3, which is y equals f of 1, and we know what f of 1 is. That's the only thing we know. F of 1 is 2. Okay, but what did we put in originally? We put in 4. 4, 2, ordered pair form, x comma y. 4, 2 must be on the graph of y equals f of x minus 3. In other words, it's as if this point slid over 1, 2, 3 spots to the right. Does that make sense? That's why subtracting the 3 from x inside those parentheses there is going to end up transforming or shifting the entire graph to the right 3 units. Okay? So you look at these ideas point-wise and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. All right. Does that help you guys? Yeah, if you didn't get everything the first time last class, it's okay. It takes time for these things, for these ideas to percolate. That's what I had a professor who used to say that. It takes time for these ideas to percolate.